Namaste. Time for relaxation now. So you need to be warm and comfortable. You can lie on your front hip across in the crocodile, which is ideal for grounding your energy. You lie with one hand on top of the other, forehead on your hands, feet apart, heels turned out, toes turned in, and relaxing down onto the floor. Or you can lie in Savasana on your back. And if you do, see if you can just lift your hips up and roll your pelvis down so that you connect your lower back onto the floor as much as possible. Have some space under your arms and let your feet turn outward. Legs slightly apart. This will relax your nervous system. So get yourself nice and comfortable and warm. So the next 20 minutes or so is your time to release any tension, any fatigue, to come into what we call a healing space, to rejuvenate and replenish your energy. Okay? So just give yourself permission. This is your time. So we're going to begin by gently closing our eyes. And we're just going to do some deep yogic breathing. So this is where we breathe in through a channel down through the center of our body, all the way into your belly. So place your hands gently on your tummy. If you're in Makrasana, you'll feel your tummy against the floor. And breathe in down through a channel in the center of your being, all the way into your hands. And then as you breathe out, feel your tummy come back towards your spine, releasing back through that channel. And then opening. And releasing. And just find your body's own rhythm. Nice, slow, deep breaths. So your chest and your collarbones simply follow. The breathing is centered around the diaphragm, the top of your tummy. And with each out breath, just feel your body beginning to relax. Feel like as you're breathing out, you're releasing any tension still in your body. Releasing any fatigue. And releasing any heaviness. And it's just dissolving down into the floor, into the floor underneath you. So with each breath cycle, relaxing a little deeper. Letting go tension that maybe you've been holding on to for a little while. Tension that's almost become normal. And you don't realize it's there until you let it go. I want you to scan your body. Start with your head, looking for areas of tension. Maybe releasing tension behind your eyes. Tension in and around your jaw. Breathe it out. Tension in the muscles at the base of your tongue. Feel your face relax. Tension that sits in the back of your neck. Maybe especially where the head and neck join. Just breathing out any tension in your throat, side of the neck. Now I want you to see about the tension on top of your shoulders, where your neck joins your body. And just breathe into that tension, and as you breathe out, feel like you're just releasing the knots of tension and it's dissolving away. You can feel space between your ears and your shoulders. You can let it go. And now any tension across the front of your chest into the point where your arms join your chest and where your arms join your back. So right across the top of your back. And as you release that tension, you can feel your chest and your back gently opening. Now we're going to go down into our arms, looking for tension in the upper arms, perhaps in and around your elbow joint, forearms, wrists, fingers. I want you to imagine that as you breathe out, you're just breathing out the tension out through the ends of your fingers. So let your arms relax. Now I want you to take your awareness into your chest, into the breast tissue, into the lymph tissue under your arms, right through to your shoulder blades at the back. This whole area really fills with tension. Breathe into that part of your body. And as you breathe out, just feel it release, feel it relax. You're just letting go the tension. And now moving down, we're going to breathe into the whole chest now, and especially the ribs. So look for tension in the front of the ribs where they meet the sternum, the breastbone, and in the back of the ribs around the kidneys where they meet your spine. So with each breath, just releasing that tension around your ribs, the muscles between the ribs, and going deeper into your chest, releasing any tension that you find, tension around your lungs, your heart. So there is space. Releasing any tension in the back of your ribs and then around the kidneys, the adrenal glands. Just opening to beautiful nourishing and healing. As you create space and release the tension, your body is able to heal quickly. Now coming into the area of your diaphragm, round to the back of the kidneys, just looking for tension, and you may find that you didn't realize, but your diaphragm's quite tight. I just want you to breathe into that tightness and feel like as you breathe out, you're just releasing it, giving it permission to go. And coming down into the area of your organs, your tummy, your gut, just breathing into that space, creating space, releasing any tension in and around the organs, right through to your mid-back area. So maybe tension in the muscles surrounding the spine, the muscles that support your back. So just giving your body permission to release. And coming down into the pelvis, again going into the different pelvic organs. And especially into the area of your lower back. And where your back and your pelvis meet, which is called your sacroiliac joint. And that's the flat part of your lower back across the back of your hips. So just feel like as you breathe, this part of you is just opening and expanding. The same in your pelvis, this space and feeling of opening. You're just breathing away anything that's tight and contracted, any fatigue, any tension. And you know this is working when you start feeling lighter. It's easier to breathe. Now I want you to go into your hip joints and also into the buttocks and the right deep into the pelvis. And again, you're just looking for tension. And as you're aware of it, you just breathe it away. You just give yourself permission to let it go. And now I want you to move into your thighs and you're looking for tension. Maybe you are someone who has tightness on the inside of your thighs, back of your thighs. Just breathe into all of these big muscles right through to the bones. And just feel like the tension is releasing. Your legs are starting to deeply relax. And now come into your knees. And again, we're looking for tension. I want you to breathe into your knees and just feel like you're releasing, especially the back of the knees. This is where we carry tension. You come down into your lower legs, especially your calf muscles. Again, you're just breathing out any tension you find. Maybe the muscles on the front of your shins are tight. Give them permission to release. And come right into your ankle joint. And we carry a surprising amount of tension in our ankle. And it stops us moving freely, which then affects all the other joints in our body. So I want you to create space. Think of a feeling of space in your ankle. Breathing out any tension so that all the little ligaments, the tendons and the muscles can all work in the way they were designed to. Same around the heel, the arch of your foot, ball of your foot, top of your foot. Just breathe into your whole foot and just release any tension out of the end of your toes. And now just bring your focus to the breath. And just gently watching your body breathe, feeling this deep sense of peace as your body continues to release the tension. Just rest in this healing space as your body makes all the little adjustments it needs to deeply heal and recharge. Now the tension is gone, your body will heal quite quickly, and the body is incredibly intuitive and intelligent, and it knows just what's needed for your optimal health to bring you back to a beautiful place of balance and well-being. So if you just focus on your breath and allow your body to get on with that, and let that focus on the breath take you deep into a place of peace in your mind. So there's still thoughts passing through your mind, but they are not your focus. You're aware of them coming in and passing through, but really your focus is on the breath. So you can think of focusing on the breath. It's as if you're standing on the bank of a river. And as the river flows past, this is like the thoughts in your mind just coming in, flowing past, flowing on by. But you are standing grounded in your truth on the bank, just watching the thoughts. And the breath, the focus on the breath will keep you on the riverbank, grounded in your truth, in your true self. Now, every now and then a thought will come along that's very enticing, and it entices you to jump into the river and follow it downstream, which is fine. We all do this. This is how our mind works. But what we do as soon as we realize we've gone off on a train of thought, we just come back to the riverbank. And we do this through a focus on the breath. So just gently focusing on the breath, let it take you into a place of deep peace and stillness, where you can simply be. You learn to simply observe things, to be the witness, rather than being caught up in the drama of life, which is like jumping in the river. And now I want to use the power of your imagination. And I want you to imagine for a moment that you are now sitting on that riverbank. And perhaps you're sitting with your back against a lovely tree. And you're just watching the river pass by. You can hear the beautiful sound. You can smell the river. You can hear the birds. And it is a sunny, peaceful day. But under the base of your body, right at the very base of your being, you are connected to the earth, sitting on the earth on this riverbank with your back gently resting against the tree. And you're very aware of your connection to nature in this moment. You feel part of the earth, in tune with the tree and with the river and the birds and the peace and the natural rhythm of things, the natural flow. I want you to imagine that as you are sitting here, that you're breathing energy up from the earth, up into your spine, all the way up the back of your spine, over the top of your head, and back down the front of your spine into the earth. So you're breathing in this beautiful earth energy up the back of your spine. Breathe in all the way over the top of your head, and then breathe out. The energy is returning down the front of your spine, back down into the earth. And just continue the cycle in your own timing. And with each cycle, you will feel your body filling with this beautiful energy of the earth. You will feel your connection to the earth getting stronger. We are grounding your energy. And it is from this strong, secure connection to the earth that we are able to go forth and shine our light in life, to open up to higher energies and inspirations and an illumination of understandings we didn't have before. But we can't do this unless we're grounded. So eventually you will find in your mind that perhaps your awareness of your physical body dissolves away and you become one with nature, one with the earth, just breathing with her. As she breathes out, so you breathe in. As you breathe out, so she breathes in. And it feels very natural, very comfortable, and very nourishing. So just breathe with Gaia. Let her fill you with energy. And let her receive anything you no longer need. And she will recycle it to produce beauty in the world. Feel your back against the tree, supported and connected. And know that you are part of the magnificence that is our natural world, that is this planet. And that reconnecting with her will always bring us back to a sense of what's important, of our essence. And it's imperative for your mental and emotional health, as well as your physical and energetic and spiritual health. This connection is vitally important to your well-being. Sometimes we spend so much time in our heads and our minds that we forget. we forget about the potential nourishment that this connection brings us. Now just let your breathing be. Let go of any particular way of breathing. And just rest in the peace of this connection. And be content to simply be. Rest in your being. Not doing anything, doing no thing, nothing. And this rest will restore you. It will restore the balance within you. And whenever your mind comes up with thoughts about the fact that you aren't doing anything or you should be doing something, just let those thoughts go on by with the river and come back to simply being. And now take a lovely, nice, deep breath in. Just let all the visual images go. And just start to come back into an awareness of your physical body. Feeling deeply relaxed, replenished. Just starting to move fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. Just slowly getting some movement, waking yourself up. Maybe stretching your arms overhead. Just to get your back and spine moving. If your lower back is a little stiff from lying on the floor, just lying on your back, draw your knees up to your chest and gently rock them from side to side, or you can circle them gently. Just easing out any tension. And then when you're ready, just rolling over onto your right-hand side and just rest there for a moment or two, supporting your head. Just slowly bringing your awareness back, coming up to sitting gently. But keep the connection to that deep peace. So that as you go into your day, it's as if you're still standing on that riverbank, and life in all its beauty, in all its excitement and dramas is still there playing out in front of you. But in many ways you are choosing to simply observe it, to be part of it, but not pulled into it or under by it. And you do that by connecting with the breath. So take a lovely, nice deep breath in. And breathing out. And another one. Opening your heart. Getting some energy flowing. One more. Take that forward into the rest of your day. Namaste.